What's going on, everyone? This is Kevin in Kevin's Corner. And sorry, this is kind of funny that the liberal media and the Democrats and all of the snowflakes for 1 year been running around talking about Russia collusion. It's the Russians, they're invading us. Mother Russia has come to America and invaded us. You know what? Don't they feel stupid? See, they have been taken advantage of for 1 year. And you know why? You know what allowed them to be taken advantage of? Feelings, their emotions, their hatred for Donald Trump. See, the only way that you can affect someone is if they care, is if you sense that they're emotional. You prey off of it. And the Democrats alone should know that, because that's what they do. They use everyone's fears, everyone's concerns, their feelings, their sadness, and all of those things to make them vote. They use that to invoke identity politics. And that's what the Russians did. Even the Russians know that taking advantage of people's feelings is identity politics. See, the indictment that came out, these 13 indictments, I guess, from Robert Mueller, it only focused on some Russians. No collusion with the Trump campaign. Go figure. But it shows that the Russians' goal and objective was just to cause division within our society. Division between the snowflakes and the conservatives. Now, why is that different? Well, because when it comes down to making policies, dealing with social issues, things like that, the conservatives approach it practically. They say, how does this benefit or not our society? How does this either function, don't function? How does it work for us or don't work? You know, whatever. We deal with some of those things. It's like, okay. But on the left, it's how does that make people feel? How does that, we have to make sure, and they make themselves vulnerable to this type of manipulation. So we see then with these indictments that first the Russians started off messing with Hillary, with bots, I guess, and things like that. Just kind of throwing out some stuff to mess with her because she was the front runner. Then after that, they start messing with Donald Trump. So you see then that they're no respecter of person. The whole goal was just to see how can we vet both sides against each other. Now, look what the biggest effect was. It was, I guess, this rally that they had, the Not My President rally that they orchestrated in Washington. That was the sum of all of their involvement here. That's the biggest effect that it had. There was, I hate to tell you guys on the left, there was no Russian bots that made us vote for Donald Trump. There wasn't no Russian bots. There wasn't no rhetoric. Let me tell you, I didn't get a call from Vladimir Putin and tell me to vote for Donald Trump. Most of the people on the right were smart enough to see that Hillary was corrupt, and that's why they didn't vote for her, okay? It had nothing to do with Russia propaganda. But the left fell for it. Ooh, yeah. When they start seeing all of the quote-unquote anti-Trump stuff and look at all this, the Black Lives Matter movement, all of these things, that's where people from the left say, let me jump onto some cause here, try to feel like, oh, you know what, I'm participating in some just cause. I'm going down and march with them. Don't even know why you're marching. People that came to the rally up there, Not My President, they had no idea that they were supporting Vladimir Putin. So yet they're the ones that saying, Donald Trump supporting Vladimir Putin because of, and I'm going, you guys are participating in all kind of stuff, being driven by your emotions, moved around on chess pieces, because the Russians even know how horrible identity politics is and how sensitive the left is when it comes down to jumping on board with whatever rhetoric is pushed out there. Never stop to say, whoa, does this make any sense? Where'd this come from? Wait a minute, what's the real intention of this? I'm not just going to believe what I'm hearing from the liberal media. And that's how they manipulate. They do it. And it's wonderful to them because they're going, yeah, look at the Americans, they fight. Yes, funny. Yes, ha, ha, ha. Going to get to me more vodka. You know, they're laughing. And they got their will accomplished because of the liberal media participating and pushing the fake Russian hoax story, the collusion story. And of course, the Democrats whining, oh, we were hacked. And it made a difference because, no, it didn't. And then all the left running around talking about the only reason Hillary didn't win is because the Russians and Trump's not my president. Do you think that the people on the right was running around doing all that? We want to just be left alone. That's all I want. I just want the president to be able to go about doing his job, benefiting the American people without a whole bunch of unnecessary attacks and accusations just to justify getting your butt beat in the election. And so Russia accomplished their goal and objective, but not because of Donald Trump. It's because of the liberal media pushing this propaganda. It's because of the Democrats pushing this propaganda. And it's because of a large amount of our society not wise enough, perhaps, or sober enough emotionally to see through the garbage. And they just allow their emotions to be yanked. So for one whole year, come up with no collusion, and the only Russians that were involved and we've indicted is over in Russia, and we're not going to get them. You know that. And so where is the collusion? Where is all of it? There is none. And I'm sick of hearing about it. And those darn liberal media people are trying to hang on to this as long as they can so they don't come out looking dumber than they already are. Same thing with the Democrats. And they try to make this seem like it's a big deal. Ooh, 13 indictments. We're getting closer. No, you're not. Let it go. It's over. Just let it go. There comes that point where you say, I think I better let it go. Doom, 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 doom. Look like another Russian TKO. Yeah, just let it go before you look dumber than you already do. And that's pretty hard to do. God bless you. You've been listening to Kevin at Kevin's Corner with their indictments. Yeah, go on to Russia and get those guys. Yeah, see how that all works out. Anyway, God bless you. Hit like, hit share, and check me out on all the other social media networks. And also, if you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. There are links in the bottom that allow you to do so. God bless.